Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are starting a new series on Animal Crossing because it recently got an update towards the end of last month in January. Now it's February as the time I'm filming this, and I thought why not a better way to play it again than move into a series now, since now I have a channel. Now I'm thinking about it, it's been 5 years since I got that game. I got this game in 2021 for Christmas. Whoa. So now I'm going to be making a series over this, and each episode will be about 5 days in Animal Crossing. No, I did not fast forward any days on the Switch. So I really hope you enjoy. Deserted Island Getaway Package. Paquet de escapada a las desertas. Or if you didn't know what I said in Spanish, it's Deserted Island Getaway Package. Obviously. Then we meet Timmy and Tommy. Then they ask for my information. They want my name and birthday. So I quickly type in my name. Clickety clackety clickety clackety. While all that was happening, Tommy was staring at Timmy super aggressively. So I quickly changed my style because all these haircuts are so chopped because they're so flat and I don't like them, and I have poofy hair for a good reason. Also, I don't like how my eyes are always going in one direction, never facing the audience. I choose an island and I like that one. And then, voila, we're here. I just said that I'm gonna slime you out. So to summarize what we're happening right here, basically, Tom Nook starts yapping about me finding a place, and I found the perfect place right here. And then I help my two island residents finding their spot, and I put them right beside each other because I don't want to spend any time with them or being close to them. And Tom Nook makes me go get some apples and sticks so that way we can get fire and apple juice, and then we pick a name. I low-key chose Solunaris because I thought that would be really cool. It's like Sun and Moon. Then Tom Nook elects me as island president, and so I either get these weird options: Howdy, I'll add to, and You Can Count on Me. My two residents are Buck, a weird horse, and Mira, an off-brand Power Ranger that's a bunny. These starting villagers suck so badly. I remember my first ones, Axel and Renee. Yes, I still remember them from 5 years ago. Then I very swiftly set up my little tent for the night, just moving my radio around, and then sit in the cot and turn on the light, and then go to sleep. Then I dream about celebrities calling me Daddy-O. I get a phone and bills to pay. And why does that phone look like my current one? Then Tom Nook says I have to pay $50,000. And then he casually despawns. Then I get excited. And then Nintendo themselves gave me a letter. Let me read it aloud. Dear Kuro, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. From Nintendo. They gave me a workbench? Ugh. Tom Nook explains what DIY stands for. I find money fall out of a tree. I craft a flimsy fishing rod. Pretty cool, huh? And then I start picking weeds. I don't know why. And then I get a really cool hat. Then I catch a lot of fish, getting rage baited by every single one. And since it's winter time, I can make a snowman. Oh, sorry, snow boy. Okay. I mean, just look at me. I'm perfect. Then Tom Nook gets a call by someone named Blathers. And if you don't know who Blathers is, he's just an owl that runs a museum full of insects, fish, and sea creatures. Then I buy a beanie and a jacket. Then I set up Blathers' tents about here, and then I do the unimaginable. I killed Snowboy! And then I start to craft a few more things. I craft a flimsy net right there. And then I also craft another fishing rod because mine broke after catching, I think, 9 fish. I catch a few things. Then I have the audacity to shake a tree. and I get stung by wasps. And now I look chopped. And then I don't know why this is in the game, but it fell out of a tree. Then the off-brand Power Ranger gave me a recipe to get some medicine. You could have just given me some. Then I make a very flimsy axe. Then I go around hitting a few trees just to get some wood. I don't think that's how it works in real life, but I mean, hey, video game logic is video game logic. And you can't really argue against it most of the time. Then I start hitting a rock for funsies, right? Can you guess what I'm making? That's right. It's a simple DIY workbench. And that's all that happened on day one. It's now day 2, and now Tom Nook does these island broadcasts, which are kind of annoying, but they're kind of make sense. I don't know any other way to put it. My jacket and beanie came in, and then Gulliver came to my island for the first time, and I had to talk to him about 6 times for him to officially wake up. And then he realized that his phone is broken, and now I have to go gather his communicator parts for his phone, which, gotta tell you, would be helpful if I had a shovel. Then Blathers finally moved in this tent, and he did a whole bunch of yapping, but he actually gave me the DIY to build a shovel and a vaulting pole, so yay. And would you look at that? I found some money, and I did what a normal human would do. Keep it. I'm just kidding. I buried it. Because apparently in this game, money does grow on trees, so I don't know what to think about that. Then I finally had enough miles to actually pay off my tent, so that means I can actually move into an actual house. Then I started finding all of the communicator parts, because I guess I feel like I had to, so then I returned them, and he said some really cringy stuff. I don't know. This game was made in 2020. You can't blame me for anything that happens. That's not literally me speaking. So, now to summarize all that's happening here, I know it's going quite fast. It's at 65 speed right now. So, basically, I am gathering some extra stuff for Blathers, so that way he can actually make a full museum. And I'm also gathering some extra Nook miles, because why not? I mean, they're very helpful, and I can use them later on buying things like hairstyles, which I actually went AFK there for a little bit. And yeah, you can just see me grinding. And this was about like 30 minutes later. I had to go AFK again, but at least this time my character was on his phone, so. And then not too much really happened, so I didn't feel like I needed to break it down any further. Getting straight to it, day 3, it's actually pretty good. I actually went in thinking that nothing too big would happen, but no, I was very wrong. Because first of all, Blathers can open his museum now. That's what you just saw on screen. The next thing is there is going to be a shop going to be opening by Timmy and Tommy, and they want me to help gather materials to build it up. So they need 30 of every single kind of wood plus 30 iron. Another thing is I actually have a house, and you can actually see how much bigger the house is from the tent, as you can tell from the interior. Then I make a hoodie of what I think my merch might look like for my show that's set to release this year, which is called Age of Magic, and it's actually like very tough. And here's what it looks like on me. And while I was cutting down some trees, one of my villagers came up to me and gave me some iron to help with the shop production. So I thought that was like really nice of him. The other one didn't, so I'm gonna slime them out. Tom Nook gave me a Nook Miles ticket, and I use it to go to another island to see if I can get any cool things, and maybe another villager. Clickety clackety clickety clackety. On this new island, I found a whole bunch of stuff that's pretty cool, and I decided to take home a few flowers. I get lots of iron, I get some gold, and I catch a new butterfly. I get a lot of things just to take home, but I just didn't take home the villager because she was pretty ugly. I actually made some flowers like at the entrance to the airport, so that way you can just walk in. It's like really cool. So I decided to put my new plants that I got there from the island there. And they look really cool. I also set up the shop. Let's go! Moving into day 4, Tom Nook starts yapping about inviting new villagers over to our island, and he's talking about having me set up 3 lands for them, or 3 houses for them to stay at, and right before he gives me this stuff to put it down, he gives me a bridge to set up. Right before setting up the bridge, I head to the shop, which was just constructed, or finished constructed, so I meet Timmy and Tommy talking to a hedgehog named Mabel, and she wants to set up like a clothing booth here at a clothing booth or a clothing store on Solinaris, and I thought that was pretty cool. The shop had a lot of cool things, but I definitely feel like it could be upgraded. Also, I don't like being followed around by basically naked raccoons. Then I get excited for setting up a bridge for construction. Weird game, right? Then I set down plot 1, plot 2, and plot 3. Then I was like, what if I just explore my museum? So I did. For the rest of day 4, I just went around gathering materials and making DIY projects for the houses, and I actually do finish all the houses on day 4, getting them built, and then at the very end, all the villagers have their signs set up saying who's moving in. I did not check that because I didn't want to be spoiled. After I worked long, hard hours of setting up the houses, I go to Tom Nook and basically he gives me fencing. So, yay, cool. Something that I can actually use.
It is now day 5.
Towards the beginning, I go to visit my new villager named Broccolo, and he seemed to be kind of a chill guy. I'm just really glad that he's not ugly like some other villagers. Then Buck gives me like this random thing, a public bench. Like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool, but like, it looks like this. When I was recording this bit, I was literally dying. I got a mini fridge from a balloon, and let me just allow myself in the present to describe my thoughts. So here in my house, I just got a mini fridge from a balloon. And when I open it up, yeah, you should expect to store items. A mini fridge. Should I change? You change clothes from a mini fridge. What? It's crazy that I actually... After that, I meet
Red.
and I buy a bed from him, because why not? I get stung by wasps again! Then after that, Tom Nook teaches me how to customize, or a better way to put it, he teaches me how to paint. Then I place things and organize in my house, and this is what the house looks like on day 5. Thanks for watching this episode.